Hey, Silver Tubers. It's Mr. Zeke at the Silver Pouring Bench. I know everybody's, focused on the drawing this evening, but I got a couple of packages in the mail today, and it's pretty cool. I love it when the mailman knows right where to take it. Mr. Zeke, 1 Silver Pouring Bench, USA. Same at this one, Mr. Zeke. So we're going to open this one first. Break out the Puma. Sharp knife. It says, this is the first Gator bar of this size. Hope you enjoy. Vulcan 5678. Well, I can just about promise you I'm going to enjoy it. So let's have a look at this Vulcan bar. This Gator bar. Oh, that is I tell you what, that's a classy way to seal up a package. I need to look into this because that is a nice way. It's sealed in there good. Let's go ahead and break that seal. Well, let's see, Mr. Vulcan. I'm going to take it out of the plastic bag here. Wow. 4.7, number 1 with that stamp. That stamp's bad to the bone. That V is bad to the bone. Number 1, 4.7. Look at that. I love that. That is absolutely amazing. Perfect thickness. It's got a great weight in the hand. And look at those ridges. Look at those ridges. Like a Klingon's forehead. Marvelous. And I dig the coloring. I dig the coloring in the cavities. So many people would be tempted to, try and get it completely high polished silver, but he says, no, I will not. That is freaking amazing. Vulcan, I dig it. Thank you so much. That's going in my stack of personal poured bars. I love it. I love it. I couldn't have asked for anything better. He put some serious polish on the backside of that boy, though. That is beautiful. Beautiful bar. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the bar you get as much as I'm going to enjoy this bar. I want to make a little stand for it and just set it out on the bench. Just let it sit there and stare at me. Awesome bar. Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate it. I'm going to set that right there. The other package I got is from the Mold Man. That's right, parts for less, $19.99 on eBay. Now, it looks like it's been opened, and the wife thought it was for her. Come on now. She thought it was for her, so she opened it up. She said, I didn't look, I opened it up, and I peeked, and then I realized it. So let's see I have no idea what's in this. He just sends it, and I just take it. So let's see what we got. He certainly packed this thing full of molds. I felt a big one. All right, empty box. We're gonna go over these things one at a time, and I'm probably gonna start pouring these things tonight so I can see what they look like, what they come out like. I don't want to mess up the graphite. All right. Number 1, let's see here. Number 1, oh boy, I'm going to join the ranks of the Skull Crew. That ought to be interesting. I'm guessing that's probably about an ounce, maybe 3/4 of an ounce. We'll know when we heat up the crucible and start pouring silver into it. So that's number 1. He does such nice work. He really does. I've gotten all of my patterned molds from the same person. If you go to YouTube and you do a search for graphite molds and you find any kind of pattern and you click on it, it's going to be for parts for less, $19.99, and you can look through his store. And I have no idea who that is. Stars and Stripes. I think that's Donald Trump. I don't know. We'll find out when we pour that bar. That's what I love about these things. There is no telling. I'm going to say that's probably going to be about a 2-ounce pour. 2-ounce pour. But he leaves plenty of thickness to the bar after that, so you've got plenty of insulation on the bottom side. That's good mold making right there. Man, we got ourselves a whole ton of bars. We got a lot of pouring ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of pouring. Let's see what we got here. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so excited. All right. Okay. I think that is a fish bar. Well, a fish oval. I think that's I don't know. I'm not going to speculate. We're going to pour it. And then when we get it poured, we'll know what it is. How about that? I'm just going to make a nice little row of molds here. If you saw my lunchtime pickup video, you know I stocked up on silver today. Oh boy. Mr. Zeke. Oh, that's going to make for a heck of a round. That's going to make for a heck of a... That's going to be an... Oh, that one's getting poured. That's going to be sweet. I'm going to get that thing good and hot. It's going to be piping hot. Thing will be glowing. Alrighty. What do we got here? Alright. Oh, what is this? Oh man, for all you Aztec fans out there. It's an Aztec watch. It's a sundial. Boy, there's some serious detail in that. Oh man, I don't want to mess that one up. I want to pour that one right. That's got to be 2 ounces. That's got to be a 2-ounce mold. See the multiple ridges on the edge. I like that. That's going to make for some cool. Okay, yeah, that's that. I'm just getting more and more excited every one I open. Every single one I open just keeps getting better and better. And I think this might be the one that I mentioned to him. Yeah, that's the lion's face. The lion's face mold. I wanted to I'm going to do a limited run of these lion face molds. I haven't decided how many. It's not going to be 1,000. It's not even going to be, 100. I'm going to really limit this one. Because I dig it. Because I dig it. How about that? That's why. And this thing right here is huge. I don't know. Oh boy. Let's have a look. Okay. So I designed this one. And I think this is going to be a signature staple bar. Those are my initials, EEE. And they form a triangle with the legs facing out, .999 fine silver. This is a double mold bar, and so I'm pretty stoked about that. You can see, man, he does not mess around with the amount of graphite he uses. He's got all that open graphite room left, and so we're going to do some pouring for each one, and we'll post the results individually so everybody gets to see what they look like. So thanks for watching, and look at that haul. That's a heck of a haul of molds right there. We've got a lot of fun in store. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, I'm going to update as I pour each one. Thanks a lot. Mr. Zeke at the Silver Pouring Bench. Shout out to Vulcan 5678. I got a big crucible. I got to get a lot of silver in a little spot real smooth. Alright, we'll see how that turned out. It cools so fast, these little molds. I'm going to quench it real quick. head. It's got some thickness to it too. It's got a pretty good sized back on it. I bet this would be perfect to hand pour out of a crucible, a hand crucible. I'm just dumping a lot of silver in it all at once. So that's pour number one. That's the lion's face. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll move on to the next one. Molds, so I got to be careful and not over pour them. Oh boy. Nice. Nice. I'm going to throw some more silver in here in the furnace while the furnace is raging. Give a shout out to all my silver stacking fanatics on YouTube. Alright, let's check out this skull, see how it came out. Very gently dump this. I don't want to scratch up that back of that skull. Oh, don't scratch up the face either. Let's cool it before we look at it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a skull. A silver skull. Look at that. That's great detail. Look at how deep set those eyes are. And the jawline. Boy, that's going to be, I bet that weighs out to about 3/4 of a troy ounce. Nice smooth back. That's a sweet little skull. How are you doing tonight? Nice mold. I'll be using that a lot. Alright, next we're going to do the custom molds. Yep, that's a heavy mold. I'm going to let that cool for a second. I'll be right back. Alright, silver tubers, here are the results of this evening's pours. Here is the skull mold. Very nice. I poured this one. I poured this one twice. I poured it like this, just barely filled the mold. And then I poured it again. A little bit thicker, gives it a little bit of a ridge around the back, a little bit more area to stamp. Here's the results of the lion's head. Nice detail on that. I like that face. Here's the results of my personalized bars. 999 fine silver. That ought to polish up real nice with the triple E on it. Here's the results of the Z round. It's got a nice thick rim all the way around. Here's the fish bar. It's got so much going on. It's so much detail, and it's, you know, it just jumps off of the bar at you. You can see how thick that fish really is with the tail flipping around. Nice smooth back on it. The trump bar. Stars and stripes, Old Glory. And lastly, but not least, the Aztec calendar bar. Pretty cool design if you ask me. So, here's how these are going to work. These are all going to be special pours. They're going to be bio